All right, let's have a little coffee, guys. Good morning. Hello. What a great song this is. Not an illusion. It's really happening, guys. You're right. It's not an illusion. It's really happening. Buckle up. Although we got fake summer. We had fake summer yesterday. That's what it is. We had a fake summer yesterday. Just for a quick minute. And here we are back. But it's nice. It's still warm out today. It's still warm out today. Always good to see you. All right. 4 minutes and we're going to start talking about Billy Squier today. Episode 70. Caught a little sunburn yesterday. All right, here we are. We're going to break that. Let's break that down nice and easy. What are we at here? We are at episode 70. Let me change this up in the back here. Let's get rid of the banner. Bye, banner. You're done. You got to go. Let's try and fix this up over here. Media assets. Okay, let me fix that. Plus, the allergies are kicking in a little bit. There's nothing you could do. This is what it's going to be. All right, here we go. Look at that. We got Billy Squier is who we're talking about today. What are we going to do? Rock and roll. Not that many. Not, I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to go raw dog and see, Dr. Crutch, how this all works out. Yes. Delilah, I see you. All right, hold on a minute. All right, the coffee is poured. Let's get on screen here. We got a little sunburn yesterday, guys. What are we getting? We got a message coming through. We got a little bit of sunburn yesterday, guys. Just a little bit. A little bit. All right, let me have this coffee. Well, I got to take my first sip out of this because I had a jag-off incident yesterday. Hold on. No, don't be jealous of the sunburn. I can't get sunburn. I had skin cancer. I can't get sunburn. But I'm working in the garden already. I already started working in the garden yesterday, cleaning out a little bit, getting things ready. You need to put sunscreen on. Exactly. 100%. No doubt. You are correct. 100% correct. Okay. Yes. I mean, I'm not burnt. I got a little I'm sun kissed. Sun kissed is what they call it. The sun kissed look. I'm not sunburned. I got a sun kissed look. Dammi un bacio. Dammi un bacio. Let's take it down. I could take the sunburn away. Let's see if we could take the sunburn away a little bit. We'll make that go like that. Watch what I do with this camera. Now we're good. Now we're perfect. I should have said jealous of the sunshine. Yes. No. Sun kiss, sun, anything is not good for you. This is true. Very bright. We have a very bright crew chat here. Okay, well, let me first have the serenity prayer sip. Just to get the coffee going. But I gotta go with this one here. We're going with the world famous. We're going world famous right now. We got a jag-off situation in the neighborhood last night. We're going to talk about it. I hope I remember towards the end to talk about the jag-off situation in the neighborhood. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We got a couple of bullet points to talk about. A couple of 3 things to talk about. Are we doing a wind down tonight? That's to be determined. I'm not sure yet. I'm really enjoying outside. I was on the stoop late last night, hanging out, talking to a couple of 3 people. And it was nice being outside. I'm going to plant the basil early. I'll see how that goes. We'll get that basil in the ground. We'll do that. We'll get the basil in the ground. And that's where we're at. See if I can lower that yellow a little bit. It's a little deep. That yellow is a little bit deep. Then it goes to orange. Then it goes to greenish. We're going to leave it right there. Yeah, I got to shape the stoop up. I got things to do out on the stoop. We got to do a little spring cleanup on the stoop. Got to turn the water on the spigot downstairs. Got to plant the basil, put the flags back up. Stoop is looking needs a little hysterectomy on the stoop. All right, we're at 7:00, guys. Let's get into a little talk about Billy Squier. Marinella's not here. I hope he's all right. We usually see Marinello in the morning. Let me change this avatar. Let's go with where are we going? Where should we go? Where should we go with this avatar here? I like this. This is one of my favorites for me. That is actually me. So I use my own avatar. This is called YouTube. This is called YouTube. Well, the time change still has people bugging out. Another week, people will be after this weekend, people will be back to normal. They'll be back to normal. Yep. That's what it is, my man, Stephen Marinello. Was just looking for you. Hope you're well, Senor Stefano. Hope that you are well. Cousin Michelle, if you're watching, hope you're feeling well this morning. I got to check your message when I get done with the show. So Cousin Michelle is watching. Not sure if Otis is there watching, but if he is, great. Yeah. All right, let's get into Billy Squier. I want to do this. I want to get into this. Where are we? Let's go with Billy Squier. Let's get into the topic right now. Ooh, baby, Billy Squier. We're on March 11th, 2026, the 70th consecutive coffee talk for 2026. So let's do it. We are 365 plus 70. We are at, I can't believe this. We're at 435 consecutive days of having coffee together. That's a long time, 435 straight. But I love it. I'm going to have coffee, and I learn something new every day over here. Hello, lover. If you're watching, you look gorgeous today. You look beautiful today. And that's how you have to, that's how you talk. Remember on the radio, hello, gorgeous, right? People used to say on the radios, hello, gorgeous. You look beautiful today. Nobody saw anybody. But you, model, and you look gorgeous today. Delicious. All right, let's go. What are you talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm saying. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yep, we're going to keep this going for another 4 years and still not know what we're doing. Imagine if we knew what we were doing over here. Let's get into Billy Squier. All right, what do we got there? We got a couple of 3 songs by Billy Squier. Stroke. Wait, what? Wait, what? The first song that came up in some of his hits was Stroke. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Everybody wants you. All right, that's a good one. But I never heard this one. She goes down. Now, where in the world are you coming up with names of songs? She goes down. I will leave it at that. We're not going to get dirty. We're not going in the gutter. But those are 3 songs. Stroke, Everybody Wants You, and She Goes Down. There's many more. We're going to get into Rock Me Tonight. We're going to get into a little talk about famous rock star Billy Squier. This is what Billy is known for right here. This has got to be his top song that everybody knows this song. Let's play this little hit right here. You got your number down. Okay, so I'm sure that's probably one of his top songs. Gotta be. Hello there, Mr. Brian Cravoisier. Nice to see you. All Night Long is a good one. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's see what else we got. What do we have for Billy Squier? The man who wrote Stroke or Stroke Me or Stroke Your Stroke This Stroke that. What? Billy Squier, top songs of all time, is generally considered to be The Stroke, 1981, a defining arena rock anthem known for its iconic beat and guitar riff, while Rock Me Tonight, 1984, was his highest charting single, The Stroke remains his signature hit and most popular song, peaking at number 17. Nice. Fun facts about the legendary Billy Squier. Yeah, I think so too. I think you're right. I'm going to go with that, Delilah. I think The Stroke was his song. Hello, Don McHugh. Good to see you. Okay, where are we? Billy Squier, into 80s arena rock icon known for hits like The Stroke, famously transitioned from rock stardom to a quiet life as a dedicated New York City park ranger. What? He is one of the most sampled artists in hip-hop, particularly for his 1980 song, The Big Beat, and is a passionate gardener for the Central Park Conservancy. Wait a minute. He went from The Stroke to being a park ranger in New York City? Now, wait a minute. What went on over here? Because nobody's going to recognize the guy. It's almost like a 1 or a 5 or a 3-hit wonder. I can't believe it. He's a park ranger in Central Park. Billy Squier. He's picking dandelions. Well, what are you doing, Mr. Billy Squier? Well, that was an interesting little. I never thought I would hear that. That Billy Squier's picking dandelions. All right. Of course. How would I know it? I would never know it either, Stephen. Never. All right. The Big Beat legacy. The drum break from his 1980 song, The Big Beat, has been sampled by numerous artists, including Jay-Z in 99 Problems, Run DMC, as well as Alicia Keys. Central Park Gardener. I don't know. I never knew that fun fact. Me either. Central Park Gardener. Billy Squier has volunteered for over 17 years for the Central Park Conservancy, physically maintaining 20 acres of the park. God bless you, my man. That is nice. Wow. In 1985, he hired a helicopter from the Prince of Nepal and offered $10,000 to fly him to the summit of Mount Everest, but pilots refused due to the danger. All right? Okay, prayers out, Brian. You got prayers for your friend. Andy Warhol. Connection to Andy Warhol. The cover art for his 1982 album Emotions in Motion was created by Andy Warhol. Musical beginnings. Where did Billy Squier start out? Let's go. Musical beginnings. He started his career in the late 1960s, once opening for the Grateful Dead. Yes. Once opening for the Grateful Dead. Wow. With his own band. The band was called the Tom Swift Electrical Band. Rock Me Tonight Fallout. Oh, okay. We have a little drama with him. Uh-huh. Dedicate. Yeah, right. That's what I got. I got that. Yep. That's exactly what I just got. Yep, I got it. Yeah, okay. Exactly. So okay, the song Rock Me Tonight had some fallout. Let's see what Billy Squier did. He's got some fallout. Let's check my notes. We're going raw dog here. Excuse me. The song Rock Me Tonight. Wait. Billy Squier's career hit, Rock Me Tonight Fallout. His career hit a snag after the 1984 video for Rock Me Tonight, which he felt misinterpreted him, with some critics saying it hurt his mainstream popularity. Close to Queen. He was good friends with Freddie Mercury. Oh, boy. What times they have had. Hello there, James. What times they must have had being close, right? Freddie Mercury, a party guy. You got Freddie Mercury out of his mind. And Billy Squier, they are paisans. Uh-huh. Wow. Award-winning writer. Beyond music, Billy Squier wrote a screenplay that was honored at the Sundance Film Festival, Real Estate Feud. In 2007, he was involved in a court battle with musician Bono over a fireplace in their Manhattan apartment building, the San Remo. What? He shared an apartment with Bono up in Manhattan. In Manhattan. You know, this guy has been all over the place. Who the heck would think that he ended up? What? He was good friends with all of them, it looks like. But how does he end up being a park ranger volunteering to cover 20 acres of land? Okay. Hold on. We got a little bit more. Billy has been around. Billy has been around. That's an understatement. Shacking up with Bono, hanging around with Freddie Mercury, and picking dandelions on 20 acres of land in Central Park. Okay, Ringo's band. He also toured as part of Ringo Starr's all-star band in the 2000s. So he remains active. Up to the 2000s, he remained active. Let's see. Let's jump into Billy Squier's sad facts. It is a weird life, Delilah. But I would say a life of experience. I go with it's a good life. Let's go. Wait, we did not go. There's no flowers yet. Even though he picks the flowers and maintains the dandelions in Central Park, we're going to have to see the sad facts first. We hope he's not a disgrazia di animali. Let's see. Hold the flowers in your hand. We're not passing them off yet because sometimes we bury them or give black, dark, dead roses. But let's see what we got right now. Sad facts about the legendary Billy Squier. The story of Billy Squier is often cited as a cautionary tale in rock history where a meteoric rise was halted by a single, widely ridiculed creative decision. Despite being a major arena rock set in the early 1980s, rock act in the early 1980s, his career trajectory changed drastically due to the combination of image issues, industry shifts, and personal delusionment. Oh, wow. Personal delusionment. Here are the facts regarding the decline of Billy Squier's career. Rock Me Tonight. I never saw it. I don't remember it. I don't remember the Rock Me Tonight situation. I have no idea. You learn so much here at the Social Club. Yes. Wow, interesting. The Rock Me Tonight. The video ruined his image. The 1984 video for his song Rock Me Tonight, directed by Kenny Ortega, is largely blamed for destroying his career. Billy Squier aimed for a stylish video, but instead produced a clip featuring him dancing, writhing on sheets, and wearing a pink tank top. Wearing a pink tank top, which fans and critics widely mocked as embarrassing and out of character for a rocker. Rapid loss of fan base and credibility. Before the video, Squier was selling out arenas immediately following its heavy rotation on MTV. Concert ticket sales plummeted, and he was forced to play smaller venues. The video led to questions about his sexuality and drug use, which alienated his core audience. You see that? They weren't having that stuff. Traumatizing. Personal experience. Squier described the backlash as traumatizing, noting that everything he worked for was crumbling and he felt powerless to stop it. You can't stop it. Once you get on a certain trajectory, once you get on a certain downspin, you're done. That correlates, and that you could take that over to life, to work, and to YouTube, your YouTube career. Wow. Poor management. Again, we got this situation. Dean, good morning. Again, we have this poor management and label support. Squier felt he lacked support from his management and label, Capitol Records, during his 1984 Signs of Life album. Despite the initial commercial success, he later claimed his 1993 album, to tell the truth, was dead in the water from the start due to a lack of promotional support from a new label president. Yes, it's all about advertising and this and that, right? Unwanted retirement, feeling delusional by the industry and burned by the critical and commercial failure for his post-1984 work, Squier essentially retired from mainstream music in the early 1990s. Let's see. We're not giving the flowers yet. Give me a minute. Squier is often remembered more for the Rock Me Tonight video than his musical contributions, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a bit sad. But I don't think that's true. That's not true. Well, unless you guys were rockers back then. Yeah. Oh, we got lightning out there. Listen, you got to understand. I don't know if I will go with that, because I don't know. I never heard of it, so it didn't deter me. Wait, we're not there yet. We got to get to the flowers part yet. We got a little more. One more thing. Squier is often remembered for Rock Me Tonight. Yeah. A silver lining. While his rapid downfall is the sad part of the story, Squier has noted in later years that he left the music business a wealthy man. Okay. Largely due to his songs being heavily sampled in hip hop, and he has moved on to a peaceful life, enjoying hobbies like gardening. Okay, listen to me. This is a great story, and I'll tell you why. Rap and rock, they go hand in hand sometimes. You know, the rappers, they take beats, and they throw them into their rap songs. Hip-hop, Delilah, yeah. He fell from grace with his own skills and his own talent. But the hip-hop community wanted to sample his work, which made him a wealthy man. So, if it's all about wealth, we're going to see in a minute, he possibly achieved it not through his actual song career and concert sales, because that plummeted after that disastrous situation of him wearing a pink tank top. That part died. That's when he went to do the Dandelions. Hold on. Yes. Well, you probably wouldn't hear it. It's sampled in the background. Well, Jay-Z used it, Alicia Keys used it, and Run DMC used it. Well, let's check out. We're almost getting the flowers right now. Well, Billy Squier's net worth is approximately $80 million. It could be between 40 and over 80, primarily built from his massive 1980s arena rock success, selling over 12 million albums. Hits like The Strokes generated significant royalties, and his sustained popularity on rock radio has kept his income high despite the career fall in 1984. Net worth is estimated. Where, why, what? Album sales is one thing. Real estate. He owns a home on Long Island, high volume apartments in Manhattan, Central Park West. He's got everything everywhere. Revenue streams beyond royalties. He continues to earn from licensing his music for films and video games. God bless him. God bless him. So far, we're good. Philanthropy. He spent 17 years volunteering for the Central Park Conservancy. Booking fees. He has been available for private corporate bookings with fees starting from $75,000 to $150,000, according to Celebrity Talent International. So guess what? I think he did well. I think he pulled this thing called life off. Billy Squier, you get the flowers, my man. He turned a negative downspin into a good one. Billy Squier, you're going to get some flowers. When you got the Jay-Z's of the world and the Run DMC's of the world and the Alicia Keys of the world using just clips in the background music, you got it. It worked out well. So there you go. Hey, teacher, there's a little bit of a spotlight on Billy Squier. I think it's good. Steven, we giving him flowers or what? He went from doing well to dead, basically, in the business, and then to being worth over $80 million based on I think he's good. I think we're good with him. I think Billy Squier gets a couple of 3 flowers. We're going to give him some flowers. Let's check out his most popular song of all time. Listen, guys, remember, if we get blocked, just hang out. We come right back. We got a little hit yesterday, but if we get blocked, we come right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay in the chat. Let's check out some lyrics from probably the most popular song for most of us. Here we go. Hey, teacher. Let's start the day with this right here. Where is it? Here, let's see it. Here we go.
Now everybody, have you heard? If you're in the game, then the stroke's the word. Don't take no rhythm, don't take no style. You got a thirst for killing, let your body. Woo! Put your right hand out, give a firm handshake. Talk to me about that one big break. Spread your ear pollution both far and wide. Keep your contributions by your side. Strong man, stroke man. Could be a winner, boy, and move quite well. Strong man, stroke man. Strong man, stroke man. You got your number down. Stroke man, stroke man. Say you're a winner, man. You just sit it down. Put your left foot out. Keep it all in place. Work your way right into my face. First you try to bend me, you make my backbone slide. But when you find you bled me, skip on by, keep on. Stop it. Give me the business all night long. Stop it.
All right. We're going to break it right there. I guess that's one of his most popular songs right there. Okay. Listen to me. This is one of those jams that will stay in your mind all day. Yeah, we're stuck now with that one. Gen X effect. Strokes the word, baby. It's good. It's good. Good morning, ALV from Delilah. Another winner. Yes, give him some flowers. All right, so he gets flowers. Billy Squier gets flowers today. All right, Billy Squier, you're done. Good for you, Billy. Thank you for your contribution to our world. You did make a difference. You made a bit of an impact. Okay, I got to go here for a minute. I'm going to break the show for 1 minute because we got to give off the Jag-Off Award. Let's have a sip from the Jag-Off mug, okay? We're on like a month, no cursing, which is, I'm proud of that, okay? Salute. Okay, let me get into the Jagoff Award before I get into the Catholic Minute. Hold on a minute. Lots of fun facts I didn't know. Same to me. Same with me. I was talking to somebody and they said, I'm interested in the Billy Squier. I'm curious to what he's doing now. Well, he works in Central Park. Okay, I got to go to the Jagoff Award. Last night I'm on the stoop. Yesterday I had to go to a funeral. I went to a wake, right? I went to a wake last night. And after the wake, I'm hanging in the neighborhood. It was a beautiful night, so I was on the stoop chatting with people coming by. All different people came by. All my paisans were around a little bit. And my dear friend Tommy D comes by. Some of you know who Tommy D is. Some of you don't know who Tommy D is. If you don't know, he is Jackie DeNorcia's son, who was on the HBO show, whatever. Jackie DeNorcia. His son came by last night. So I'm talking to his son and his wife. They were going into the restaurant for a bite to eat. We talked for about 5 minutes, and he went about his business. I went and I stayed on the stoop, and people were coming by all night. So I'm out there alone a little bit later. This is after Tommy comes up to me. My friend Joe comes up to me. This kid Chris comes up to me. Oh, anyway, all these neighborhood guys, they come around. They come up to me. They come by the stoop, send a little love, shake hands, kiss on the cheek. And go about, kiss on the cheek, because we look like jerk-offs probably on surveillance, but that's what we do. We kiss on the cheek. What do you want me to tell you? So four or five people came by, kiss on the cheek, keep going. That's what we do over here. What do you want me to tell you? I don't know if it's cultural. I couldn't tell you why we kiss each other. I have no idea. But anyway, be that as it may. A little bit later, a guy comes by, James Simpson. A guy comes by a little bit later. And he says, what happened around here? I said, what do you mean what happened around here? He said, it's different. I said, what do you mean it's different? He says, yeah. I said, yeah, I know what you mean. I know. The bar across the street's closed. Such and such is closed. There's not as many people around as there used to be. Right? There's not as many people around as there used to be. And he says, let me ask you a question. Are the guys still around? I said, what do you mean? Are the guys still around? He's like, is the same crew, same crews, are they running things around here? I said, what? He said, is the same crew running things around here? Are the same crews around the neighborhood? I said, I have no idea what you're talking about, but what such and such sold his business, such and such sold his business, and the neighborhood looks a little different. I don't know what you're referring to when you say are the same crews hanging out in the neighborhood. I just let it go. He's like, I've been away for 10 years. I've been in Carolina. Well, he left for 10 years, Delilah. He left for 10 years. He said, I've been in Carolina for 10 years. Now I'm here. I'm thinking, how's this guy just fall right into the middle of the neighborhood and come right to the stoop? Just start talking. After I'm with Tommy D and a couple of other guys. This was weird. Coincidence? Would you say a Tommy D, Little Chris, Joe D, Fiorentino, Beaner, everybody was in the neighborhood last night. Clams was here. Clams came by last night. So what are you talking about? Is the same crews running what? What's really running here? So you go back to Carolina, take your fishing rod, because it ain't going to work on the stoop. Take the fishing rod and go back to Carolina. Go have a slice of our beets if you want, but you got to leave the neighborhood. It's like he came in on a drone and dropped right by the stoop. The guy came out of nowhere, like out of the clouds, out of nowhere. Here's me, because Tommy was there 5 minutes before. Joey was there 5 minutes before. Little Chris was there 5 minutes before. And then here comes this guy out of nowhere. Are the same crews running things in the neighborhood? Clams. Unbelievable. Okay, the Jack Off Award goes to that guy. Timing is a lot suspicious. This is the stuff that happens only to me, Delilah. Why me? Where's Teresa when I need her? Where's Teresa when I need her across the street? Get her back to the neighborhood, please. Carolina? Incarcerated? Federal witness? I have no idea. I don't know. Hey, teacher, I kind of ended the conversation right there. I didn't ask, how'd you get to Carolina? What made you go to Carolina? I did none of that. I did not start having the conversation. Who knows, Delilah? I don't know who he is. I never saw him. He was throwing names around, right? He was throwing this one on this one on that. Is this one still around? Where'd that one go? He used to have the office downstairs. Where did this one go? Uh-huh. I didn't engage. That was it after that. Yeah. He's throwing names out from 10 years ago. I'm saying, what are you talking about? Name dropping bad, man. Bad stuff. Looking for me to co-sign the name and where they are right now. Right? Unbelievable. You see, there's something called circumstantial evidence, which is a big problem, James. If you take a scope, a camera, let's just say the stoop for it. I'm just going to use the stoop as a hypothetical. 5 or 6 guys came by here last night. Here's me sitting out there on the stoop. 5 or 6 guys come by. Let's just say you are surveilling the stoop. Is there circumstantial nonsense in that? No, I'm not hearing it. Okay, Catholic Minute. Let's get into the Catholic Minute right now. 4/3/11. Let's see what we got here. We got a couple of 3 bullet points to get into, so I got to wrap this up. I don't know where on the wire. The wire was dead. The wire was dead. It got nothing on the wire. The Catholic Minute. Where are we? Let's see where it is. Where is it? I lost it. Catholic Minute's gone. They didn't put it in my spreadsheet. Where is it? Okay, let me see. I got it. Here's your Catholic Minute. Hey, teacher. Just tell him I'm a content creator. I don't know what you're talking about. No way. There are lots of wired up people running around New Jersey trying to pinch more peeps. This is the truth. This is the truth, probably. Hey, teacher. Jersey's got a lot of guys under possible indictment. So anyway, I'm just minding my own business, having my time on the stoop, talking to a couple of people. March 11th in the Catholic Church is primarily celebrated feast day of Saint Elogias of Cordoba, 9th century priest and martyr. Again with the martyrs. Again with another martyr. It's unbelievable. We're going into another martyr, guys. We're going into another martyr. Here we go. Other saints commemorated on this date include Saint Aura, Saint Vindictianus, a bishop of Cambrai Aras, and Saint Angus, Saint Angus. Key details about this feast day include Saint Elagias of Cordoba, a scholar and priest in 9th century Muslim-controlled Spain, who was beheaded in 859 for aiding Christian converts. Oh, my God. Yes. Unbelievable. Todd. Wow. Saint Aora, a 10th century Spanish nun who lived in Recluse. Saint Vindicianus, a 7th century bishop and disciple of Saint Eligius. Liturgical season. Because March 11th falls during Lent, it is often observed as a Lenten weekday, particularly in years when it falls later in the cycle, such as 2021. These saints are highlighted for their dedication to faith, often in times of persecution and intense spiritual focus. As you said yesterday, Delilah, they don't really go deep during Lent. They don't honor heavily any saint that looks like. It's interesting what happens during Lent in the church. It's really interesting. Yeah. All right. Good morning, Mustang. Great to see you. Me too. I go to work and mind my business. I gave him a Tommy Stigs shirt. You're sick. You have St. Constantine, but I'm not finding it. I don't know why it didn't come up. I don't know why it didn't come up. Yeah. Yeah. Name drop. Yeah, 100%. No good. I don't do it. They want the focus to be on Jesus. Yeah, I get it. So they might pump out a little bit less, right? AOV, good morning from Mustang. Todd Father from James Simpson is laughing. Ha ha ha. All right, let's go into a couple of 3 bullet points right now. Where's Patty Daly? I hope you're okay out there, Miss Patty Daly. It's a beautiful day because I said it's going to be a beautiful day. We got the Alante running nice yesterday. Sounds like a beautiful brand new car. The Alante is ready for the summer. That's little Stigs car. I got to do a little, may change the oil. Is Don McHugh here? Don, are you still here, Mr. Don McHugh? Don. Where's my car guy? Don McHugh left? Wasn't he here before, Cheech? Good morning, Cheech. I thought he was here before, Don McHugh. I guess not. The sun is shining in Connecticut. Yes. What do you think I should do, Mr. McHugh? Before I put the car away for the winter, brand new battery, major tune-up. Everything was tuned up. It starts right up. It drives beautifully. What do you think I should do? Change the oil? Let them lube up all the... What do you think? You think anything needs to be done? Just your opinion. Well, he's a car guy. Fresh tune-up before we winterized. All new spark plugs. Everything's gapped out nice. So I don't know. I don't know if I need to do anything. I might just get it to the mechanic and let him do a once-over, maybe. I don't know. Like I bother him all the time, Delilah. He's the car guy. Battery's beautiful. Alternator. I got brand new alternator. No, it's running now. It's the season now, Don. We're good now. It's the season. I'm talking about mechanically. The battery's strong. New alternator, new belts. Full tune-up. Should I get the oil changed? Maybe. What do you think? I don't know. I think so. Probably an oil change. That should be it, though. That should be it, though. You don't touch the transmission fluid. You just top it off if it needs it. Anyway, I just wanted to get to Don McHugh because I don't get to see him often. So I just wanted to see what his thoughts were. Yeah. If you're gone that for then, yes. Just oil change, you think? Get that oil cleaned up? Get everything lubed up nice? All right. But nothing else, really. There's nothing else really to do. All right, we're good. Alante's on the road. Okay, here we go. A couple of 3 bullet points right now. Expectations. Okay, your expectations on YouTube. I don't know why this came up. I don't even know why the notes are here. Okay, YouTube. Did you... Is it what you thought it would be? If you had a thought about it at all. Someone like me had no thought about it at all. I went in here just raw dog, pushed the button, and here we are. Expectations. Expectations. Is it what you thought it would be? Stephen Morinello. Are you meeting your expectations? If you had any. So if you had any expectations or goals, pause, do a self-review, just like a regular job. If you have 3 negatives, fire yourself. If you're serious about that thing called social media and YouTube, if you have goals or expectations, just like you do with your regular job, right? Right? Let's just say you're a drug counselor. You got to graduate 5 people a month from your drug counseling, your detox. You're a car dealer. Your expectation is to sell, I'm going to use a hypothetical because I don't know, 5 cars a month, whatever it is. Right? You are a content creator. You are a teacher. You are a teacher of resource room teacher. Do you get 5 people out of the resource room and back into mainstream education? You are a guidance counselor. Did you counsel that kid? Did you counsel your goal of 5 kids to get into the college of their choice? Did you help them in their pit, right? So now look back. If you're a lawyer, did you get 5 acquitted? Was that your goal, to get 5 people acquitted? If you are a personal lawyer, the ambulance chasers, did you bring in $1 million this month? So did you meet your expectations? What you have to do, being that there is no boss other than views and subs, your supervisor is the YouTube studio. That's your supervisor. That is your evaluation, YouTube studio. So is there an expectation? Is there a hope? It's not just going to come to you just like every other job. You got to hustle every day. Once you let the hustle down, you become irrelevant. You're not producing, you're not performing, you're not getting things done. So self-review. And just like a regular job, if you have 3 negatives, you're fired. Fire yourself. Analyze. First things first, take a look at it. Analyze and coach. A good leader or boss will give a coaching first, not a write-up, not a negative strike. Just using terms loosely here. You look at your performance and you coach yourself. If it is you say to yourself, I need to fix this, I need to fix that, I need to fix the other thing. And then you go with the coaching, and you implement some things and you check your performance. Now, you got to reevaluate yourself. If your performance is down, strike 1. What is the course of action? You gotta work on this thing called YouTube. Otherwise, you're just going to become irrelevant and just a regular participant in a chat, or, whatever it is, in a chat, or a couple of videos here and there. So if you're serious about that thing called YouTube, I can't imagine the work you must have to put in to make something of it. I can't even imagine what it is like. If every day you wake up and what am I going to do today? Where's my it factor? Is this video going to work? Is this short going to get 1,000 views? And reevaluate yourself. Take a look at yourself and say, it ain't working. Why did you think it was so good? You thought you were good because a couple of people were interested in you in the beginning. Oh yeah, no, blah, blah, blah. And then that's it. It drops off. You stay with that same core little bit of people and you go nowhere. This is only if you have goals, I'm saying. Yeah. This is only if you have some goals, is all I mean. You got it? I don't have any. I'm not looking to supplement income. Fucking 60, approaching 60 years old. Where are we going over here? Going to restart now? No, I'm sorry. 60 years old. Going to try and make a go at this? Nah, ain't going to work, man. Well, 56. Okay. Fake spring. We got hit with a little fake spring yesterday. Don't get too excited. It's going to get cold again a little bit, but I think we're in the home stretch. I may, in fact, plant the basil. I'm thinking about it. I may plant the basil. I don't know yet. What could happen? I got to do it over again? I think we're going to plant the basil. I worked on the garden yesterday. I cleared out the garden. I got all the old stuff out of there. I think we're going forward. So fake spring hit us hard yesterday. Let's talk about these on the motorcycles. When the warm weather comes out in North Jersey and New York area, the motorcycles come out revving all over the place, cutting in and out of traffic. I posted on Facebook yesterday who's going to be the first casualty of the motorcycle situation of the season, because all I'm hearing is motorcycles. Now, I used to, where I lived in Belleville, New Jersey, 82 in Newark yesterday. Right. Hello, Joe. Good morning, Joe. I looked at the 10-day forecast. The next Wednesday is supposed to be 39, and the lowest, everything is upper 40s, mid 50s, which I absolutely love. So the motorcycle, I used to live Well, we used to sleep with our windows open. I don't remember really having air conditioner. And late at night, I would hear the motorcycles in the distance. And I don't know if anybody from Belleville or anywhere else like that heard the motorcycles at night. And I remember it clearly every night with the windows open on one of the main roads, probably Franklin Avenue or Washington Avenue. We would hear the motorcycles loud and then go off into the distance. And I would always think, oh, yeah, that guy's going fast or that guy's going slow. But anyway, they drive like idiots. They're in and out of traffic, and it's a problem. So protect our, do we ask for prayers? Yes, we do. We do. Sure, we do. We got a food vendor situation in Central Park. Don't plant the basil. It will be low in the teens on Tuesday. Okay, Ayovi. Next Tuesday, low in the teens. All right. Okay, listen. We got a food vendor situation in Central Park. 63rd and Central Drive. I'm not going to get into the whereabouts, but anyway, what these people are passionate about selling their empanadas. It was a problem in the park yesterday. Another vendor sliced another vendor for competition of selling their empanadas or their pierogies or whatever they were selling in the park. I have no idea. But this is how quickly people are to go right to violence. Ladies and gentlemen, mind your own business out there. Be very careful. People are quick to go to violence. Unfortunately, you got to be careful. People are quick to pull a knife out, a pistole. Things are wild out there right now. Savages sliced them. Right in Central Park, a beautiful place. That's a beautiful area. That's uptown. Well, middle to uptown. Sliced. Right in the park, blood everywhere. Very sad. Hey, teacher. Where's Hey, teacher? Breakfast for dinner. What a write up in your community tab. Hey, teacher. Beautiful. Yeah, Hey, teacher, I think. Yeah, Hey, teacher, last night I saw something. Breakfast for dinner. You wrote the whole thing out. Now my ADHD starts getting to me as I'm reading, but I got the crux of the story. So, Hey, teacher, beautiful post about breakfast for dinner. That was excellent. Very nice. That was nice. That was excellent. So, Hey, teacher, check out Hey, teacher. Yeah. It's great stuff. Hey, teacher, it's real life stuff. Ooh, I don't know if I hit the like button. Oh, I'm sorry if I didn't. But it was a nice post as I had breakfast for dinner last week. Yeah, so very nice. Let's send our prayers out once again to Grateful. Grateful's in the hospital with pneumonia or something new that they diagnosed Grateful with. So prayers out to Grateful. Okay, we got a problem here. We got a bit of a problem. Minimum wage, they are recommending $30 for minimum wage in New York City. What do you think about this? $30 minimum wage. Now, I was taught, Hey, teacher, minimum wage is just start out pay. It's not supposed to be a career. It kind of gets your work ethics in check, right? There are things. I have friends that come out of prison, right? Now, a lot of people, when they come out of prison, they go to the car dealerships. Why do they go to the car dealerships? Because we have friends that own car dealerships, and what they are called is a jockey. They jockey. They're out on probation, and they're the jockey. They jockey the cars all around. They get them ready for delivery. And that's what a lot of people do when they come out of jail around here. They work for the car dealerships, jockeying car. They can't be salesmen. They can't be executives, but they are required to work upon release. So a lot of the guys at the car dealerships, they'll use them, put them on paper, and they got a what do you call it? A pay stub. My one friend was doing it at Brogan Cadillac. He did a beautiful job. They need some type of employment when they're on paper, plus they're working. So it's a nice little job. Anyway, it's a stepping stone back into society, depending on how many years they were away. Now, Minimum wage is supposed to be a stepping stone into your work career. We're going with 30 an hour. Now let's talk about minimum wage. Just let's talk about it. Now let's see if this is justified. Let's see if this is a true reality that it should be $30 an hour in New York City. Okay, here's my note real quick. $30 minimum wage in New York City. It's not supposed to be a career. We were taught it's just a stepping stone, a little work ethic, get into the workforce. Let's see what they say about it. The federal minimum wage was created in 1938 to combat extreme poverty, prevent worker exploitation, and stimulate the Depression-era economy by increasing consumer purchasing power. It established a baseline for fair compensation, set child labor restriction, and protected the lowest paid workers. Economic crisis response, enacted during the Great Depression when 25% of workers were unemployed, to stabilize the economy and raise living standards. Preventing exploitation, designed to stop employers from paying unconscionably low wages, to protect the worker health and well-being. Setting a floor, establishing a national legal minimum wage, initially 25 cents, to ensure a living wage. Okay. To ensure a living wage. By increasing the income of low-wage workers, the policy aimed to increase overall consumer spending. The legislation was championed by President Franklin Roosevelt to improve labor standards after previous attempts were struck down by the Supreme Court. So they are saying it was created to be a living wage. What changed? What changed? I don't know. Should it or should, I don't know. I was taught differently. Whether it is supposed to be a living wage, which I don't think it should be, it should keep you, the minimum wage should keep you hungry. Just because we're not in a depression anymore. We're not in that stage anymore. Okay. So I was taught, but it's still literal. We still have a literal. They didn't change it. You know what I mean, Aovi? The minimum wage is $15 an hour in New Jersey, Mickey, or 17 right now. So the kid at Starbucks right now is making between 17 and 20 an hour. Somebody at Caldor, Bradley, stocking shelves is making $20 an hour. So that's what part-time people are making right now. $20 an hour at Home Depot, just putting stuff on the shelves. $25 an hour. So it varies, Dominic, but I think the average is around 17 right now. So, but they didn't change it. Society changed, but I'm going to go with, no, it's not for a living wage. It's supposed to keep you hungry. Just as that job as a jockey, when a man comes out of prison and works at the car dealership, it's supposed to be a boost of, I got to get more the proper way. Yes. So I don't know. Gas is going to continue to go up until the war ends. So settle in. This is not going to change. We are there. Okay. 56 cents a gallon up in 1 month. It's a lot. But they say, hang in there. Hang in there. It's going to get better once the war is over. AI poll. We have an artificial intelligence poll came out yesterday. 57% of people polled yesterday in New York City, 57% think the risks in AI far outweigh the benefits. 26% of those people surveyed like AI. My personal opinion is AI, how do I say this? AI policy standards are not keeping up with the rate of output. It's not being monitored. It's not being controlled. AI is running wild, so to speak. Now let's take this down to chatbots. AI chatbots, they are a big thing. People are talking to, they don't even realize they're getting into relationships with a chatbot. They're actually having relationships. What I think would need to be done, in my personal opinion, there should be a disclaimer. You are chatting with an artificial intelligence, whatever you want to call it. They're having full-blown relationships with AI. I think they need to put a disclaimer. Just my thought. Single people, if you're single out there, if you are single out in the world, the United States, well, listen to me. Wait. If you want emotionally intelligent people, whatever that means, whatever emotionally intelligent might mean, the United States of America is not for you. You want to be a top guy, girl, in the emotionally intelligent aspect of singleism, being single and finding somebody, you got to go to Finland. So whoever is in Finland, I believe we have somebody in here that used to come around here that was in Finland. So Finland is your top place to go to have an emotional, intelligent relationship with somebody. USA is not there. Ireland and Iceland are in the top 3, I believe. So Ireland, I think, came in 3rd. And Iceland is also at the top. So USA, it's a problem for emotionally intelligent people that want to find somebody. I'm not necessarily believing that. I never had an issue in these great United States of America with finding girls, women, this, that, the other thing. So I don't know. We got a problem in Chicago. Let's talk about this. The current Pope came out of Chicago. His church that he went to school in, the Catholic school he went to school in, is in ruins. Hole in the roof. Haven't had services at the Pope's church since 2011. 2011 was the last time we got a problem. It's on Chicago's far south side. The childhood church of Pope Leo is in disrepair and has been named as a preservation on Chicago's 2026 most endangered list. Yeah. Nashville for the one night. Yeah. So they may do something with his church. They may not. We don't know. We'll see what happens over there. Yeah. All right. Yes. Let's get a message from our great uncle before we leave. I got 3 messages that I want to show you guys. Number 1, nail it. Come on, uncle. Get us started because I got to go. Here's our first message from our great uncle here.
Fucking morning. Rise and fucking shine, you disciplined psychopath. You didn't come this far to be fucking average. You came to ruin mediocrity's day and take what's yours. This is your time, so fucking own it. Own it.
Okay, that's one thing. Okay, here's a weird thing. I want to talk about money for a minute. Money has become an obsession with many people. Let's hear from this celebrity right here, what he thinks about money. If we get a block on this, we get a block on this, the show is over. If we get through it, we get through it. Let's see how this works out. Check this out here.
What the hell happened that money became everything? What happened? Because it was not in the 70s. In the 70s, it's how cool is your job? How cool is it what you're doing? If your job's cooler than my job, you beat me. And then...
And no one said, how much are you making?
Oh, as long as you could live, who cares? And Mario Joyner explained this to me. He said the 80s was the first time that young guys could make a lot of money fast.
Yeah.
Never existed before. Rich guys were Aristotle Onassis, Andrew Carnegie, shipping, iron.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't.
Not even oil.
You couldn't.
Iron. Something more obscure than oil.
Yeah. You couldn't make a lot of money fast in those days.
Yeah.
And some of those guys could. Edison, Ford, you know.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everybody, all sharp guys in the 80s could make a ton.
And some dull guys, a lot of dull guys. Like
A lot of dull guys, yeah.
Could make a lot of money.
And it has poisoned our culture to this day.
All right. So he says it poisoned us. I don't know. Everybody has their own opinion. He's made it. Yes, he has made it in the world. So, yes, you know, look who's talking. I hear you, hey, teacher. I get it. I do understand that. Okay. We want to stay focused on something, right? The number one thing we spoke about being focused on your YouTube. If YouTube is your thing, you got to stay focused on it. Let's hear what our other AI uncle has to say about focus.
Weak people focus on their insecurities. Arrogant people focus on others' weaknesses. Strong people focus on their own strengths. Focusing on others makes you weaker. Focusing on yourself makes you stronger.
There you go. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Make yourself stronger. All right, listen. You got to make her feel like a woman. If she is your woman, sometimes you got to go the extra mile. You got to lock the door, put her up against the wall, run your fingers through her hair, tell her she looks beautiful, ambache, and give a big kiss. You look beautiful. Let me run my fingers through your hair. You're busy, but I want to feel you next to me. So you could go with her cheeks, whatever. But make a woman feel like a woman. Bring flowers. Some of them like chocolate. Some of them just like a little loving. So anyway, when they get in your place, your home, you pause them gently against the door, wall, whatever. You look beautiful today, babe. Bach. And then your night will be good, okay? Man, I feel like a woman. Make her feel like a woman. I got to go. Sarah Collins is going to take us out. And she's going to make you feel like a woman. There, Don Juan. There you go, Don Juan. I can't. The 70th consecutive Coffee Talks is over. Make her feel like a woman. Make her want you. Here we go. Sarah, take us out.
Guys, this is
Ciao.
a fun song request
For
from
now.
a Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. It's one that you may recognize at home. So sing along, especially you ladies. So sing along with me and help me out with this one. Here goes. Let's go, girls. Come on. I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling all right. Gonna let it all hang out. Wanna make some noise. Really raise my voice. Yeah, I'm gonna scream and shout. No inhibitions, wait, no conditions. Get a little out of line. I ain't gonna act politically correct. I only wanna have a good time. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. And it's only crazy. Forget I'm a lady. Men's shirts, short skirts. Really go on, yeah, doing that in style. Give me action, feel the attraction. Come on my head, do it there. Wanna be free, yeah, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. The girls need a break tonight. I'm gonna take a chance to get out on the town. We don't need romance, we only wanna dance. We gonna let our hair hang down. Best thing about being a woman is the prerogative